Anthony Joshua, a British boxing star who was involved in a grisly road accident in Nigeria yesterday, his situation is actually getting better. It just turns out that he was seated at the back of the SUV that was allegedly overspeeding, and two of the counterparts in the car ended up losing their lives. So I want us to listen to that CNN reportage, and then I'm going to give you my final word on it. Let's listen to this.
The British boxing star Anthony Joshua has been hurt in a car crash in Nigeria. Police there report that 2 people died. Joshua's injuries are reported to be minor. CNN correspondent Larry Madowo is tracking this story for us. So, Larry, what have you learned?
Well, we're learning that he was driving in this Lexus SUV in the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. This is a popular route for many people coming out of the Nigerian commercial capital. And 2 foreigners were killed in this road crash. According to Nigerian authorities, they were allegedly speeding and overtaking dangerously when this happened. Video shared widely on social media shows Anthony Joshua being pulled out of the back of this SUV. He's in pain, and there's people gathered around the scene. He was taken into another car, and he's now receiving treatment, said to be responding well to treatment at hospital. The identities of the 2 people who were killed in this has not been made public yet, but Anthony Joshua has previously said in social media posts that his granddad lives in Ibadan, so that is this drive that he's probably making to this location when this happened. We've also seen video of the crash scene posted by the Nigeria Public Safety Agency showing this stationary truck that they're believed to have crashed into, that again the agency says that was well parked on the side of the road. A lot of questions still. We haven't seen any statement yet from Anthony Joshua, from his management yet. People just following, happy that he's doing well, but wondering about the identities of those who were killed and what could have been the cause of this accident, Wolf.
Do we know if he was wearing a seatbelt and the others were not wearing seatbelts?
That is one speculation at this stage, that he could have been wearing a seatbelt when the others were not. Again, we don't know for sure. We have not seen the inside of this video as yet. It's very early in this investigation. He was seated at the back of the SUV when this accident took place. And the pictures and video of the car that they were traveling in looks very mangled. It's in a bad state. And it's believed that the 2 who were killed could have been sitting at the front of the vehicle, so faced the worst impact during this crash, Wolf.
Horrible situation. All right, Larry Madowo, thank you very much
really,
for that update.
Sad, just tragic, because from the developing report is that 2 of those that lost their lives were seated at the front of the speeding SUV, and goodness gracious, Anthony Joshua was sitting at the back of it. But also they're saying he's responding well to medication, but he could be under severe pain. Also, nobody actually tells you about, or talks to you about survivor's guilt. If you've ever been involved in any kind of, let's say, tragic scenario that led to, the people you are with, losing their lives, or maybe being permanently injured, or maybe them being rendered into just immobile or disabled, nobody talks about. And then it just so happens that, goodness gracious, it's only you who survives that. Nobody educates you or schools you or informs you about survivor's guilt. You'll always carry the shame and the empathy and the fear as well of what happened to the people you are with. So I think it just comes at a time when he's recently been involved in such an intense boxing match, and I believe it's by God's grace and mercy that he happened to have been seated at the back of the SUV. But then he was heading to Ibadan. That's where his grandparents are from. He's a British Nigerian. He's of Nigerian descent, but based in the United Kingdom. And all we can say is we wish him the best of luck as he continues to recover from this tragic situation that's super traumatizing. And at such a time when the festive season is just coming to a close, you're about to step into a different year. We trust that everything is going to kickstart well for him. And also, when you're driving, please be cautious. But also, sometimes with death, when it's your time to go, you have to go. But fingers crossed, this is not a situation to mock or say something outrageous or outlandish. All we can say is prayers up for those that lost, their loved ones, of the 2 counterparts who have not yet been highlighted as well, their faces and pictures, and also to the family of Anthony Joshua as he continues to recover. What caught your attention? What other details do you know about Anthony Joshua's situation? I'll definitely love to hear from you. Please talk to me at the comment section.